What's going on? What's going on? Creators Alliance is the buzzword today on social media. It appears that a lot of persons who invested in it or who is involved with the program woke up and blank, nothing, nada. There have been a lot of talk about Creators Alliance in the last couple of months. As a matter of fact, going back even probably to 2020. And the question is it a scam or is it legit? People have been receiving money, yes. They've been coming to their bank accounts, they've been getting their monies. But what is really going on? Because this morning someone posted this online. And of course, you can share in the information if you have information. And people are wondering what's going on, but you can share with me your comments in the section below. Let me know what's taking place with this. But it appears that people have also been telling them their stories about this Creators Alliance. Take a look at this Creators Alliance Caribbean scam victim story. And this is a story from a victim. It says, this is a rant and a whine about 2020 innovative scammers called Creators Alliance. I, along with over 50 plus thousand with the Caribbean countries like St. Lucia, St. Vincent, Grenada, Dominica, the Bahamas, Puerto Rico, and many others have been tricked into this Ponzi scheme. They promise high returns for the exchange of watching videos. The red flag began on the last week in March, where persons began having withdrawal issues. The said person behind the withdrawal delay was blamed on filing of taxes and was promised to be resolved once taxes were filed. However, this delay kept being pushed back further into April. They also reassured persons with double pay, stating it was for the inconvenience caused, kept giving false dates. Withdrawals normally took 3 to 5 days, began taking weeks until they completely stopped all communication and ignored requests for withdrawals. What people did not know was on March 24, 2025, the UK government Companies House website, a notice for compulsory strike was filed for Creators Alliance Limited for April the 1st, 2025. This means the company is forcibly removed from the company's register and dissolved, typically due to non-compliance with legal requirements like failing to file accounts or confirmation statements. During this time, Creators Alliance was still operating and doing promotions to encourage members to upgrade their packages and invite more people. They even did family packages to encourage two accounts to merge under one wallet, something they strictly said was not allowed. At first, another red flag. Well, this all came to an end on April 2nd, which is today, when the WhatsApp groups with the merchants and the CA admins were deleted, leaving members in the dark about their withdrawals. Many persons took loans from the bank and borrowed high amounts of money to invest in CA. The trick is it takes a whole month to get back your investment. And if you upgrade to a higher package, that also applies. So you have to be lucky enough to make it to the month and get your initial investment back. Thankfully for me, I invested a small amount. People who joined early reap the rewards, and people who joined late do not. And this is actually a victim's story. That is some information that someone had sent. So you can see the red flags right here if you're looking at this. First of all, they were saying that there were some withdrawal issues, so they got red flags from that. Then they were saying they were inviting families to join merge accounts, which they were saying was not allowed in the first place. That was another red flag. Then they were saying that it was, it was strike off from the UK government Companies House website and all of that. So there are a lot of things going on. And what you can do is to share your experience in the comment section below. So let's go on to more of this. And then Dominica Breaking News says to the editor, greetings all. 3 days ago, Dominica Breaking News warned the public of a pyramid scheme named Creators Alliance. Many persons bashed them and claim they didn't have proper information. This morning, many Dominicans in St. Lucian and people around the Caribbean who invested in this scheme woke up with a headache. Creators Alliance has since moved all monies from their crypto wallets, deleted most WhatsApp groups. Most of all, the so-called admins have since deleted their WhatsApp accounts, leaving nobody to question. Many persons made money, but the ones who joined last, may the peace of God be with you. Now, I have got a lot of calls from people in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. That's why I'm doing this video. I'm still investigating. I'm searching for the manager, his name. I got some persons looking for him, but I can't find his name anywhere in terms of a database where you can find this person and see what they've been involved with before. What I'm saying, even if you're going to move to a new platform, and that's what I'm hearing, when you advise your people maybe 48 hours before, look, guys, we have this issue. We are moving to a new platform. We're upgrading. So the system will be down for probably a day or two, and then we'll all be back. You don't just do it overnight and leave people in the dark. That sends a lot of red flags. But People were being warned all along about this whole issue. And let's take a look at this from the Cybersecurity Incident Response Team. This is in Grenada. On January 9th this year, it says the Grenada National Cybersecurity Independent Response Team is aware of ongoing recruitment drive by person involved with Creators Alliance to get unsuspecting Grenadians to join the platform. We have conducted our investigations into the entity and have identified it as a multi-level marketing scheme. We are advising Grenadians not to get involved with Creators Alliance. While some people will see returns on their so-called investment, many will lose their money. Anyone needing additional information, assistance, or general online safety advice can reach out to the National Cyber Security Incident Response Team on WhatsApp, and their telephone number is there on Facebook and Instagram. And this is in Grenada. This is January the 5th, 2025. So we see things have been coming to a head for a very, very long time. Once again, I'm going to say, asking the question, is it a legit or is it a scam? Now remember, all of these press releases are saying it's multi-level marketing, which means some people do get money and some people just don't get back their money. All right? But this is what came up this morning, and somebody sent a screenshot to me. They said official announcement from Creators Alliance from the desk of Shiro Hing, a manager, whatever his name is. Sounds like a Korean, Chinese. I've seen any Facebook page for Creators Alliance. I've not seen a Twitter page. I don't know what's happening. I can't find a website with his name as well. If you know where it is, you can send links for me. It says, Dear Creators Alliance community, I want to take a moment to clear up any concerns that have arisen over the past few hours. It says Creators Alliance have not crashed. Instead, we have made an absolute elaborate shift to a new system that will greatly enhance security, efficiency, and overall user experience. First red flag here, if you're doing such matter and you have thousands of persons on your platform, the best thing to do is to put out a 48-hour notice or a 72-hour notice so that nobody won't be caught off guard and, just simply going mad this morning. Earlier today, said I had a conversation with one of the founder, Mark Ido, regarding these changes. He has reassured me that this transition was a necessary step in strengthening the platform and ensuring long-term sustainability for our members. And while we understand the shift may have caused temporary disruptions, please know that this was all part of a carefully planned upgrade. So you knew that you were going to do this. It was carefully planned upgrade, and you didn't want your investors, whatever you want to call them, on your platform 72 hours before, 48 hours, 24 hours. That's why people are asking, is it a scam or is it legit? And you remember people like Bernie Madoff, you remember people like other things that were happening. People were getting money, and there were others who were just not getting any. But we sincerely apologize for the inconvenience this must cause. Rest assured that all salaries will be processed and received within the next few hours as final adjustments to the system are completed. This is what they're saying. And this is the last thing that someone sent to me. But there have been concerns. There have been discussions about Creators Alliance. I myself was invited to join. I decided not to. I don't get into anything that I can't see the end of it. I realize this has some kind of, that's just in my opinion. I don't know. You can share your opinions in the section below. But there are things that are happening. I hope that you guys, whoever invested in this thing, will get your money back and it comes back online. I am really hoping that would happen for your sake. But people are asking, is it a scam or is it legit? Leave your comments in the section below.